Let's take a look. First, I wanted to show you this. This is my backyard, just within the last hour or so, looking out the screen there in the back. I've got this little weenie dog snow gauge out there, and it's doing a pretty good job. Notice we're nearing 6 inches, at least in my backyard there in the western side of Amarillo. So a lot of snow piling up. We got more to come. This is a live look from downtown, and you see a lot of snow there. Fortunately, that's Buchanan. You know, roads are passable, but they're slushy. And we're really going to have to watch out for that for the remainder of the day. Notice visibility only about 1/4 of a mile as snow continues to come down. As we take a look at Lake Meredith, finally picking up there also, starting to get a little more of an accumulation there. And you really see it at Borger. Borger's just been windy, snowy, and cold. They're working on a few inches also. It's a first alert day. That just means we know there's going to be hazards out there that you need to know about. You need accurate information, not rumors, and that's what we're here for, is just to get the whole team on board to let you know exactly what's happening, what we see, what we're forecasting, and just to give you some very reliable information so you can make your plans. You don't want to be traveling anywhere in the region today. Look how widespread this winter advisory is. Good chunk of the south central United States. I mean, think about I-40. There's Amarillo, Oklahoma City, Little Rock, Memphis, Nashville. That is all under a winter storm warning. Dallas, already several inches of snow there with more, mixed bag, sleet, ice, snow happening there. For us, we have a winter weather advisory pretty much area-wide. That's the purple color. This pink color right in here, that is our winter storm warning, and that is for several inches. I've got a graphic coming up, show you exactly how much we expect. But you can see this thing really coming into play right on schedule. Snow started this morning in the south, it's creeping up to the north, and now we're developing this really persistent heavy band. And that's where we're going to see most of our accumulation, where you see that darker purple as it spreads southwest to northeast across the area. I want to take us right over to actual Super Doppler radar. This really gives us an indication of the intensity of the event out there. And once again, we've been saying somewhere around Highway 60 across the area, and this is pretty much on par. See that darker area. This is where we earlier had some thunder and lightning in the snow out around Vega and even the western part of Amarillo. Some folks reported hearing some thunder, so that's a thunder snow event. Picking up right now, the heaviest right around Amarillo and up to the north, but heavy snow anywhere from the southwest to northeast in that band. Some of the heavy areas, Canadian River, Bushland, Wildorado, where we've already had several inches of snow, working on 4 to 6 already, and we're piling onto that. Amarillo, the west side, getting a lot of this, but we'll see that kind of meander in and out. Fritch, Borger, like we could see there on the camera, some heavier snow, and the actual band goes across Highway 136, Borger, Snedat, up to Spearman, and then Perryton. Now, either side of that, it's not snowing too much, but Canadian, Miami getting in on some of that, Pampa in and out of some snow with about 3 inches so far. Now, there's Hereford, where we've already had more than 6 inches of snow, I believe, up to Vega. Highway 385 has really been pounded. Dimmitt, now Friona, Bovina, getting a break out around Clovis and Portales. They had about 3 inches of snow earlier. So here's kind of what we expect on snow totals, and we're still adjusting this a little bit. But that main band we've talked about from southwest to northeast, 4 to 7 inches. There might be a couple of spots that can even exceed that, but it's a general trend across that area, 4 to 7. Probably a couple of inches down in the southeast and probably a couple up in the northwest, but that's that southwest and northeast band that is going to stay pretty solid. Our model run says this goes into 4 or 5 p.m. Coming down pretty good. Starts to clear from the north overnight, but this is 9 p.m., more snow, and then out of here. So the snow will wind down tonight, but that's not the end of it, because temperatures overnight are going to stay well down below freezing. We're going to freeze up any moisture out there. It's going to be slick through tomorrow morning, and the wind will start to pick up. 15 to 25, that's going to whip snow around, and the wind chill tonight definitely going to be dropping down into the single digits. If you run into trouble, if you stall out somewhere, don't go walking for help. You got to call somebody to come get you. Now, in our 7-day supercast, after today we clear. The weekend looks good. So it's all about today, Alyssa, and being careful. People need to have blankets in their car and need to slow down. And again, I think stay off the roads if you don't have to be out there. If you find yourself stranded somewhere, got to have your phone charged and let somebody come get you. Don't go walking for help.
Right.